Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is January 6th and I would like to talk about Kaspa and where we see it going. There's some news we need to talk about, and so let's just get right into it. First of all, the market cap is at about 2.4 billion and the price is about 11 cents. We've seen some really good discounts this past week, and I hope you guys got a chance to buy in some of those dips. It is looking very good. If you look at the Kaspa's overall chart over the past month, it has just been trading sideways. There's been interest lost in this project because it's not going anywhere fast anymore, but that's what happens when a crypto gets to this size. When it gets to like between 2 and 3 billion market cap, it doesn't just move so quickly as a small cap does, or a micro cap. I just saw on their on Kaspa's Twitter page or X page, there is going to be the Cas Rust testnet is coming out here tomorrow. I'll just read a little bit of it here. They're pushing boundaries again in the evening of January 7th. Another pivotal chapter in the Kaspa saga will be written in code and history with the second unveiling of testnet 11. The public release in the second expedition into the new Rust code base that brings the promise of the impossible 10 blocks per second on a proof-of-work network. The digital experiment provides an arena where developers and enthusiasts will come together to push the envelope, exploring the dynamics of the Phantom Ghost DAG protocol live on the Rust programming language. So guys, you can read through that if you want. I think it is very exciting to see this happening. 10 blocks per second on a proof of work, that's unheard of. There's just a lot of excitement in this project, especially with it being a proof of work, 100% fair launched. It is super scalable. It is secure, and it just solves the trilemma. And it's really, really exciting to be part of this project so early. Yes, it has increased in price a lot over the past year or 2 years, but we are still very early on this project. Just as you take a look at the charts, you will notice, yes, it's gone up a lot, but there is a lot of room for movement. We have to remember this project, Kaspa, has never been through a bull run yet, and it is not on any tier 1 exchanges yet, which is very exciting. Because what happens is, at this point, most investors will not invest in Kaspa because it's not on, or at least most retail will not invest in it because it's not on a centralized exchange, or tier 1 centralized exchange like Coinbase or Binance or Crypto.com. There's a few others, but those are the main 3. So when I don't believe it's when they get listed on there, it will rip to the moon, basically, in my opinion. So get ready, pack your bags, because the bull run is coming. We are only about 100 days off from the Bitcoin halving, and so our time for accumulation is running out. So I hope you guys are taking the advantage of all these good prices at this point, because I think at the mid to end of 2024, you guys will look back at 11 cent Kaspa and think, man, I wish I would have bought more back then. Because I expect it to be $1 minimum by the end of the year. So again, I'm not good at price predictions, but I just see that this, like the way it has moved in the past year, if it keeps moving, I know it's got a lot bigger market cap, so there's a lot more to move, and so to speak. So, but I still think there's a lot of room to move on this one. And I buy mine on Mexi. I think that's a excellent place to buy it, low fees, but don't leave it on there, in my opinion. I always try and remove it onto a self-custody, my own crypto, because if it's not your crypto, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. It's just as simple as that. And I highly recommend Tangem as a storage wallet, or cold storage wallet. One Key is also very good. I use them both and they are really good. I really like them both. I'd also like to touch on Myro a little bit. It is a super bullish project as well, in my opinion. It's a meme coin on the Solana chain, and yeah, it's really doing well. This past week, it has done very well. If you look at the chart, the 7-day chart, it has done a 261% increase in the last 7 days. So I think there's still a lot of room to fly. If this is the next bonk, it'll really go a long ways yet. So it's a fair launched meme coin with 1 billion max supply, and most of it is in circulation. So do some research on it, guys. I would still highly recommend to get into it. I probably will do a little more buying here as well. I bought my first buy alert around 2 cents. And so that my first alert is up, like first buy is up about 3x at the moment. But I think there's probably 100 to 500x potential on this one yet in the next year. So pack your bags and get ready for 2025.